Welcome back to the pajama party. Welcome back to the pajama party. I said a pox perspective is what we're gonna see tonight. Welcome back to the pajama party. Welcome back to the pajama party. I said a pox perspective is what we're gonna see tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lord, thank you for another opportunity to be with your children. Thank you for being in the midst of me, Lord. And I just ask as I speak to your children that you would dwell with me, Lord. Speak through me. Help me to get it out in a respectable manner, dear Lord. And I ask really that you would help me to give some revelation and some truth to your children, Lord, that you would speak to your daughters and your sons, Father. But I ask that you would speak to your daughters and that you would let confidence rest upon them and peace rest upon them, Lord, and that you would touch their minds and their hearts and to help them see the beauty that is within themselves, Lord. And Father, I ask for blessings upon those who are listening in on this, Lord, asking that you would dwell in the midst of them, in the midst of their homes and their families, Lord. Bless them when they wake up, when they lay their head down, when they go to work, Lord, when they do whatever it is they do on their days and nights. Please bless your children, Lord. Please help us encounter you in a new way. Please dwell with us. I ask that you amend any broken heart, that you would lift up any hung down head, Lord, and that you would just restore joy to those who may not feel it. And so, Father, it is in your name that I give glory, honor, and praise and ask. Amen. Welcome back, babes. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you've been splendidly umptious. It's a word for now. All right. I hope you've been all of that because I probably can't repeat that again. Splendidly umptious. There we go. I hope you're splendidly umptious. All right. I hope that the birds are singing, the bells are ring-a-linging. I hope we are peaches and greens out here. Are you ready for your word of the week? Okay, so your word of the week is actually nefarious. Okay, say it with me. Nefarious. Nefarious. Okay, nefarious is an adjective, and in parentheses it says typically of an action or activity, wicked or criminal. Here's the sentence I gave you. That blank envelope with the red card on the inside hid their nefarious desires behind cursive fonts and pretty pictures. Nefarious. Now, y'all, listen, I'm laughing at this word because my best friend used this word while we were talking. I was telling her about something and showing her about something. She was like, that's a little nefarious. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, Bucko. And so I had to put this word in here for her. So shout out, baby girl. This word of the week is for you because she made me feel a little different. I was like, dang, that is a little nefarious. Wait a minute, bro. I wasn't even thinking about that until she said it like she did. And I was like, this is deep. Like, this is serious. She out here busting out the big grand words. And we do. We use educated words amongst each other. But it was just funny because I wasn't expecting that out of that particular situation. But she was absolutely right. It was some nefarious intent from what it looks like, okay? We don't really know what the outcome was, and we didn't want to find out what the outcome was. It just seemed like there was nefarious intent behind it. Okay, so let us get into it. So I know we've had fun, we've had our 5 minutes of fame, and honestly, y'all, I am gonna miss, because I feel like this is one of those things. I know for a certain this is one of those things on a podcast where like it's like a one-time only type of thing. Like you're gonna get it now, and until I go to new concerts, this is it for you. Like this is it. So the last K-pop group that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about is NCT. I got to see NCT, and so this episode, it may not be that long, but we say that now and we don't know. But so yeah, this is my last K-pop concert experience. And then next week I'll give you my last K-hip hop concert experience, and tie it all up like that. And so I'm really grateful to God, and like, thank you for real. Like, I've seen people sitting here and watching it, and honestly, y'all are so funny. Not y'all, this situation is so funny because I never assumed, especially when I went to these concerts, that people would care about anything I would have to say, or that I could provide anybody with any kind of giggles or humor. But, like I said, I was talking to the Lord about it and seeking the Lord and trying to figure out what to talk about on the podcast, and that came up, and it was one of those things where I've never really gotten to share my experience, and I'll go into the spiel again, I'm pretty sure, on the last episode. But I am just grateful. You guys don't understand, this has been very freeing for me. And so disclaimers to get into it: you are beautiful because what you have on the inside, not the outside. Okay, outside beauty, it's nice, it's a bonus, that's what I call a bonus. But your beauty to me, that comes from who you are inside. How is your heart? How do you treat other people? How do you treat yourself? Do you have respect for the Lord? Like, what does your insides look like? That's what I care about when I see a person. And so, people can be as attractive as they want to be, but don't let their attractiveness blind you to who they are really on the inside, because there can be some very attractive people who don't have some right hearts out here. And so just remember, all right, everything that glitters is not gold. And also remember that we're not out here wrestling against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Okay, I'm just saying. So remember that you are beautiful because the Lord created you to be beautiful, and your validation comes from the Lord, and it comes from yourself. It comes from you first, because people will make you one day and then the next day unmake you because you ate a purple popsicle, and they don't like purple popsicles. They only eat red popsicles in their household. And so bam, boom, there you go. So that is my disclaimer. In this moment of talking about people and raging and all the stuff we're gonna do, just remember, like, these people are still human. All right, you can only ever love a person so much, especially a celebrity, right? Like, because you see what they want you to see, and I hope that and that's why I try to show everything about me, because I really don't want to just be another name and face. Like, I want to be honest with you. I want to be candid about what I feel. But I know not everybody is candid about who they are and about how they feel. And so for that reason, like, when you go to these shows and when you see these celebrities, remember, they are being paid for this. All right, this is their job. Not to say that they don't think that you're very beautiful, all right, in your summertime yellow dress. I ain't saying that, Roberta, because they might really be falling in love with you on the stage. I don't know. I'm just saying, don't think that like you're gonna get married that night or the next night, and don't get mad when somebody else has a incredible fan experience or they go through things too. Like, have your moments, feel what you feel, all right? Party it up when you're partying it up, but just remember, these people are human too, all right? And so with that, all right, don't let nobody talk you out of your big girl panties. We're just gonna staple that in here as a rule of thumb. And if you are a man, if you're my brother, don't let these girls talk you out of your big boy drawers, your big boy boxers, your BBB, okay? Don't let people talk you out of your big boy boxers and your big girl panties, all right? BGP, BBB. I love it. I love it. Triple B and BGB. All right. Don't let them do it because you can't. You keep them things on you respectfully. All right. Unless it's your husband or wife. Then you let them talk it out of you always. Anywho's going forward. Okay. NCT. Let me just go ahead and tell you now. They are what? My boyfriends. They're my boyfriends. I was telling my best friend, I'm like, by the time this is up, one thing people are gonna know is that I got boyfriends everywhere. That is what it is, all right? I got boyfriends everywhere. And it just so happens that we're talking about my boyfriends in NCT today. And so NCT, they're such a massive group, bro. They're such a massive group. And of course, there's many people under NCT. You got like NCTU, NCT Dream, NCT Dream 127, like it's just a lot. Okay, they're Super M. They like and that's not even from NCT. That's from different people. Okay, anywho's. There's a lot of people in NCT, but this concert specifically that I saw was the Neo City tour, NCT127. This was no, it was not. This was my last solo K-pop concert that I went to by myself, but it wasn't my last concert. So I went to this concert in 2019, and funnily enough, I'm doing these out of order, but the person I'll talk about next week, I literally saw them like 2 months before I saw NCT. So I'm telling y'all, it's just crazy how all of that happened. And I'm here now, I'm talking about all the experiences. But to get into NCT, a little bit of backstory about them. So NCT, it took me some time to get into them, not because of, first of all, like I said, it was just so many members, all right? And there were so many subgroups and everything in between that I was like, wait a minute. Okay, the first song, I believe, don't quote me, but the first song I believe I ever heard from NCT was from NCT U, and it was The Seventh Sense. I hope that is them who's on 7 cents. And then I heard Boss. Nigga wanna could it boss. Nigga know the chicken player. I'm sorry, okay? I can butcher some lyrics respectfully. But Boss. And then Cherry Bomb was also another song. I'm the biggest hit on the stage. Now, the two songs that like really made me fall head over heels into NCT and like just kind of grip onto them was Knock On and Limitless. And bro, the Limitless version is the Japanese version that I fell in love with. How that happened, we don't even know. It just sounds pretty. Okay, the Korean version sounds pretty too, but I don't know. I just really love the Japanese version. And so yeah, I had listened to, I think Knock On was the one I listened to the most. Like, I'm telling you, when I tell you songs that have me in the chokehold, I don't know what it is about Knock On, but I really love that song. And there's only one other song that I could think about that I love, has love as much as Knock On, and it's this EXO song called What If. Choke hold Central. I'm telling you, SM be having some slaptastic bops when they want to. I don't be knowing what they be having though with them stylists though. They really need to evaluate that. But everything else is peaches and greens, if you ask me. Most of it. Questionable hairstyles too. Point is, we love Knock On and Limitless, all right? Those were the songs. Regular came out and I was like, I want the bag on the Regular too. You know what I'm saying? I like Queso. All of it. I did a parody about it on my channel if you want to go see it. But so, fell in love with NCT. All of them, okay? I like, Simon Says is a really good one too. and Stigger. I didn't get to see them. Okay, because we're getting carried away. But yes, I fell in love with NCT, all right, with their songs, with the group. And well, like I say, NCT, if you remember my spill about Top Dog, it was one of those things where it was a lot of bodies, all right? And I knew that there was a lot of bodies. And the only ones that I really knew out of NCT was Tay. And yes, once again, I'm saying their names, so buckle up, Buttercup, because you're about to get these rough names, all right? Taeyong, all right? I knew about him, and I knew about Jaehyun. Actually, I think I knew about Haechan as well, but they were the only ones that I really knew. I knew about Mark, okay? I knew about Mark and Johnny. Like, yeah, I knew about them, but those were the only ones. And then as I got into NCT, you know, I fell in love with Yuta. Yuta, like I fell in love with him. They're gonna be like, she is saying, everybody, leave me and my Texas accent alone. I'm gonna give you their names. How I got it. Do Young, okay, love him, gotta love him. And so this happened after college. I moved back home, right? I'm thugging it out. I'm working this job. We just trying to survive out here, right? We really is. And so I hear that like NCT is coming. I am stoked, bro. I had been blasting this NCT song, Fire Truck, okay? It was one of the songs like it's like a remix, and I love it so much. But I have been blasting it at work. I was working at the this like little, it's called a it's petroleum gas, but like, you know, like when you go to the stores and you drive up to like the gas part of it, like not the actual store, but like the gas pumps and stuff. I was working in that little cubicle, all right, and we was jamming out to some NCT. We were, you know what I'm saying, we were scratching disc and stuff. And they were coming to a concert. I heard they were coming to the concert, and I was like, I want to see NCT, bro. Like, I want to go see them. They are on my list. Yes. Especially because I wanted to hear Limitless and Knock On in person. All right. And so when I got off work, basically I ended up going on Twitter because I had missed out on the sale. And I went to Twitter, and this girl, she was reselling her ticket. And so she was very, very sweet. We messaged each other. She had one of so NCT, they only had like a general concert, and there was like a pit area and then, you know, other areas. And so she was in the pit area, like the last row of the pit area. And that was just so incredible to me because once again, I was always close up in the pit, or like, you know, right there on the border of it. And so yeah, I was there, I was in that thing, all right, and I went by myself. And honestly, this is one of the concerts too. And well, I thought I was pretty that night. I hate that I don't have the top anymore, but it was like this metallic top. I still have the shorts, okay, because we love those shorts, but I have these black shorts and you can't really see. I'm gonna have to try to get a good enough picture, but like they have like little X's on the side of them. Slaptastic shorts, I'm telling you. But I wore those and some flats. Did I wear? Yeah, I believe I wore like some Vans. But anyways, I had my hair. If you noticed, I tried to curl my hair in that concert too, but I wasn't rocking the natural. It was more like I think like a twist takedown or something. Anywho's, that was like after I got my first big job. So I was very excited. I went to an interview. It was well, you know, but that was one of the days where I didn't really feel cute internally, but I was trying to do the best that I can with what I had, with what I could do. So I get there, right, to the NCT place, to the concert. It was in Houston. And so honestly too, I really love concerts in Houston because there's this part where you can drive downtown and they have these pretty lights on the road, like on the underpasses and stuff. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you are ever in Houston, if you ever just go to visit, drive downtown, see them lights, see those tall buildings. Like, I'm telling you, Houston got some landscapes and some views that is just breathtaking. Like, you will not find that anywhere else. Yes, I am a proud Houstonian. part 2. I'm a Jasper Texian first, all right? Then I'm a Houstonian. And now I'm a Dallasanian. All of that. And so I go to the concert and freak, I don't have it no more. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you what type of fan I used to be. Don't come for me. But they had these, stickers and photo cards of NCT. And bro, I had one of Jaehyun and I took the sticker off and I put it on the back of my phone because I had a clear see-through case. And he was part of my case display for a hot minute. Okay, but so we get there to the venue, they're giving out stickers and like photo cards and stuff. It is hot, all right? It is a hot day out. And I had kind of spent some time with some friends that I had made online and knew, but we weren't sitting together. We were just outside together. And it was one of those things where they were sweet and they were nice, but I don't know, they weren't my crew. Let me just put it like that. But they were really sweet and they were really nice girls. And, it was some black girls. It was a white girl in the mix. And then I believe these ladies were Hispanic. So we're just going to say they were Latinas, okay? They were Hispanic. And, I can't remember, but I remember the 2 that I talked to with the most, or the 3, it was 2 black girls and a white girl. I do remember that, okay? But, all right. It's a beautiful day outside in Houston. What can I say? It's a beautiful day. They have this big bus, all right, tour bus that says NCT127. They have the pictures on the side of it, like, I'm telling y'all, in the land of freaking out, I was freaking out, bro. Cause like, this is NCT. Like, this is big for me. Like, this is what you said, but this is NCT. Like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can't even put into words how hype I was to see Taeyong, Jaehyun, Yuta. Baby Johnny, I was so excited to see Jungwoo. All right, I was up in this thing for all of them. I was just ready. Mark, I don't know. I'm gonna keep running across the same names, but point is, Tyel. Anywho's, I was really, really happy to see NCT. Right, we get in there. We get straightened out, lined out, or whatever. Y'all, NCT walks in on the stage and like, I don't know if you remember or if you've seen this one, but I talk about it on my BTS video. When I first ever seen BTS come out on stage and I looked at Jungkook, it was like, oh my God, he is real. I had that same moment with NCT, and I've been to concerts by now. Like, I've been in this thing, but to see NCT, it was like, they are really real, bro. Like, they are really real and on this stage, and I was losing it. Y'all, when I saw Doyoung, I was like, mercy. I was just, and it was so funny because my former friend, I was like, you really need to stand Doyoung. Like, okay, like, you need to bias him. Like, he's your type. And she was like, no. And all along I realized, I don't know why I was throwing her on him so heavy. I should have been standing him because obviously I was impressed, all right? Speaking of which, he has a song out now with Jaehyun and who is this other baby child? Oh! So they come out and like, I'm fangirling hard. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like, I am everywhere. I'm all over the place. Once again, I am so glad you cannot hear my audio because the screams I am screaming for these people should not be heard, all right? They should just not be heard. I don't know what it is about the lower sons, but they really be taking it out of me, all right? And so like screaming at concerts and stuff, it's just a different experience, all right? Because Dohi didn't know that she could squeal like she be squealing, all right? And it just be a sight for sore eyes and ears. And once again, I'm sorry to anybody who may have been beside me and your camera picked up on those horrible screams. But yeah, they come out on stage and I am just like flabbergasted. And I was a little bit sad because it was one of those things where I was not like on the first or second row. And so of course they were seeing me, but they weren't seeing me as much as I wanted them to see me. I saw them though, all right? And I mean, I got waves and stuff, you know, and once again, you know when somebody's like there with you, right? I was there with a couple of people. But anyways, in hindsight, I'm very, very glad I was not at the front, because NCT is one of those groups where, and this goes back into me, as much as I want to be a big girl and feel like I have it all the way there, I am also very shy in nature. So I don't know what I thought would have happened if I would have been on the front row, but I do believe now I can come to a conscious agreement with the Lord that I was not ready in that capacity to be on the front row, especially because above anything else, I was still dealing with my own insecurities. And, you know, I just feel like it would have been another one of those concerts where I did not enjoy every part of it because I was struggling with insecurities and like the things that I was going through internally. And so this concert happens, you know, and y'all, they didn't play my 2 songs, bro, but they still played a lot of great songs. Like NCT had some bomb photo sets, all right? Taeyong is my boyfriend. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but that man, I don't know. It's like he is just my freaking kryptonite in NCT, all right? Like, it does not matter. Like I say, my love for Yuta, all right? I have love for that man, but here comes Taeyong, just a people leaking, all right? He's always slithering up in there. It don't matter. On Monday, it could be somebody, Taeyong. Tuesday, somebody else, Taeyong. Wednesday, he's just there, okay? I'm in love with him. So you know who my eyes was fixed on. Let me not put that out there. My eyes was fixed on a lot of people because the eyes be eyeing. But they really had a lot of great photo sets, and one thing I really loved about NCT, and this is one thing I love about groups in general. When you come to my city and I hear those vocals piping, oh, melt me like butter, bro. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. A man that can sing, oh, deadly. A rapping man is nice too, okay? We not gonna, but a man that's just out here serenading me. But anyways, NCT, they had some really great sets. They seemed really sweet and really funny. They interacted with the crowd a lot, and it was just, you know, that concert was one of the most hypest concerts I've went to in a while. And like, y'all, even when I was dancing, at this one point, I was like bobbing it out, right? I look over and I may not see the NCT like I want to, but there is this security guard in the front, a Caucasian persuasion, and he's like, so no, like I say, when we be in this thing, we be in it. You gotta dance. You gotta put the moves out there in a respectful way, but you can two-step. Hey, you can two-step up in that thing. Don't feel shy to let your moves be seen. And so it was a really great concert, okay? I had fun, and honestly, I enjoy, even though I didn't get the interactions with NCT like I wanted, I enjoy seeing other fans interact with them. You know, like, I'm telling y'all, NCT has some incredible stages, bro. And there was one stage where they was like in this platform. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the video up, but they just playing on this thing like it's a jungle gym, and I am convinced that I want to do this because I'm watching them do it on the stage, all right? And so if you can go see NCT, I would hands down say go see them. They really did great, okay? I don't have any kind of bad complaints about them. Like I said, it was a really fun concert. It's one of those things where like I can't really remember every single song that was being performed, and it was just, like I said, their stages were so pretty to me, all right? I was in love with the structure, the way it was set up. I did not want them to leave, and I was so sad that like, so NCT, and that's the reason why like this one is so short, NCT did not have anything like a high touch or any type of fan event. It was strictly a concert, and I was very bummed out and sad about it because I really wanted to see them, like, to be up in their face and be like, I love you, all right? Because that's the only word that I can seem to get out in front of these people. You know, I did tell Gone, like, how are you? Thank you for coming to Houston. But, you know, I love you is kind of like my defense mechanism. I just want you to know you're loved, okay? What can I say? But all of that aside, it was a great concert, and they were really nice. Like I said, I really did enjoy their music, okay? And it had left such a great impression on me that I am still an NCT fan to this day. I can happily report, all right? And like I said, NCT, that was a group I didn't even expect to fall for or to go for, especially because, like I say, they come from SM Entertainment, and it is not that SM Entertainment is a necessarily bad company. They just have some very questionable moments, and I just want to know, do you really love Black people like you say you love us? Because y'all be doing some things, like y'all be wilding, and times are changing. We are growing and evolving, okay? We can't hold nothing against nobody, but SM, I'm just saying, y'all done had some questionable moments in y'all times. But, you know, I can't, not too much on SM because, like I say, EXO came from SM, and I love Kai, okay? I love the heck out of him. Like, let's not even get started on that man. Anywho's point is, NCT, they have my heart, all right? I do feel very, very soft towards that group because, like I say, I don't know what it is about Knock On, but that song really just puts me in that mood. It does not matter how many times I listen to Knock On in a day. If I go back and listen to it the next day, I am still knocking on it, bud. I am knocking on it. Oh, baby, it's you. Because you could just hear my mama voice. But yeah, so... As I come to a close, yeah, I know, short and sweet, right? I told you that was my NCT experience. Like I say, there's really nothing bad I can say about them. Concert itself, it was just beautiful. What do you want from me? All right, the vocals was on point. Nobody was lip synced from what I know. All right, everybody was using their voice, and they sounded amazing. Y'all, I was so close to the stage, and I love this. I love this, bro. I don't know what it is about this that just excites me so much. It happens at concerts. It happens like when I'm by myself. I love feeling the bass under my feet. Like, you know, when them speakers be hitting hard, like boom, boom, zoom, zoom, like those deep rattles. I love when my body can feel it. Like, I love when it vibrates inside of me. Like, I don't know. So NCT, I was so close to them. I could feel, and that was one of the first concerts, because I don't really feel, well, no, I can't say that. This was the first concert I paid attention to it, where I felt like that bass under my feet, where I was like, oh, 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 we limitless over here. Yeah, that security guard, we were in that thing, okay? We were there. And so, yes, NCT, shout out to the girl who gave me the tickets, because, you know, one thing I would say, scammers are real, and we gonna talk about that too. But she was very, very sweet. She was very, very nice, and if it wasn't for her like reselling me her tickets, I wouldn't even got to see NCT, and it was worth it. It was worth every penny, even without the high touch. It was something I would hands down go back and do. And like I said, I had so much fun seeing them. And if you cannot tell, like I said, I'm whipped for all of them. All right, there's so many of them that I'm forgetting their names, and I know I am, but I promise, all of them are my boyfriends. That's all you need to know. You go look up the members if you want to. No, but they are my boyfriends, okay? And I was very happy to see them. And so I was very happy that SM, in all their ways, let them come and grace Texas with their presence, because I know I wasn't the only one who was happy. I'm talking about, like, it was some girls out there ready to give girls out there ready to give their left kidneys to just get a hello from these dudes. Like, if people can, one group that does persuade the ladies is NCT. So once again, keep your big girl panties on and don't let these people talk you out your big girl panties. But yes, it was a very great concert and it was a lot of fun. And even though I went by myself, I still had a fun night, a fun experience. And like I said, I think more than anything, I just really regret the lack of confidence I've had in myself, the lack of confidence I had in who I was as a person, and that I let so many exterior things that I thought mattered so much dictate my experiences, and it really didn't amount to a hill of beans. I just overcomplicated things and made it worth so much more than what it really was. So, once again, here's my staple to you. Go out and live your life. Go to them concerts because you want to go to the concert, okay? Go to have fun. Go to experience another culture. Go to enjoy other people and to be with other people. There's nothing like being in the presence of other people. I'm telling you, I can be shy, okay? I can be introverted by nature. Like, you ain't really got to put me in a whole room full of people, but there's just something so different about concerts. I've performed in them and I've been at them. It's just something so different gathering with people and having fun, true, authentic fun, singing music, vibing, dancing with people, like just having that space to be with other humans. There's nothing like it. So I do say you should at least experience one concert in your lifetime. Go have you some fun, shake those good vibes out, okay? Be limitless. That was lame, but we love it. But if you did enjoy, please kiss me with the like button, okay? Please comment. Tell me your favorite NCT song. Have you seen them? Which one of the NCTs did you see? Did you see 127? Did you see you? Did you just see all the NCT? Well, tell me, who is it that you saw? I want to know about it, okay? Let me know about it. But, yes, please subscribe, please comment, please hit the bell for notifications when I post. And yeah, thank you so much for rocking with me. Listen to me. Like I said, I know that this one was much shorter, but there was no fan sign, no high touch experience. And like I say, honestly, if the stage was right here, I was like right here over in the corner. I mean, I'm still in the floor, but there was so many people between us that I didn't really get that many interactions with them on the stage. Like, there was some. Now, you know what I'm saying? There was some. But there wasn't much to report on, okay? This one was not. And I was telling my friend, she was like, your last episode wasn't scandalous, but I'm gonna say here, this one wasn't scandalous either, all right? We were behaving. We didn't have nobody like giving us grief, all right? It was a very calm and collective concert compared to the ones I've been through and the things I've been through. But yes, like I say, once again, you should really listen to NCT. You should listen to, knock on. Once again, it's one of those things where you have to learn that not everybody views culture the same way, okay? So just if you're gonna get into NCT and really, and I'm gonna talk about this more on the other one that I do in a few weeks, but in general, just be careful when you get into K-pop, because you can't always defend things, you can't always explain things, and as a Black person, you're probably gonna want to run, and even any minority, but as a Black fan, because I can only speak for being a Black girl, you do see some things and you're like, are you for me? Are you against me? Like, are we not want to hear? You really don't know, but take it with a grain of salt, okay? Not everybody is as healed as you are, okay, Susan? Not everybody has your higher understanding, Angelica, all right? You gotta let these people get it together in the way that they get it together. And above all, like, it's media. Everybody's trying to find a thing that works with them and what sticks with them. And so let these people explore and be great. You just vibe to the song Shimmy Shimmy Coco Bop It Out. And I know NCT didn't make that song, but if you know, you know. And like I said, I do love Kai, but anywho's, tell me any of your favorite NCT songs, anything you want to talk to me about, and if you've never seen NCT or you've never heard any of their songs, go listen to one real quick and then come back and tell me what you think about it, all right? Tell me if you like it. Favorite Vampire is a slap, okay? Sticker, slap. There's one, Round and Round. Round and round, NCTU. Going round and round. That's a good one. If you want to break away and listen to the other ones, listen. We got Wave V out here. Blame It on the Youth is good, all right? Slap-tastic, let me tell you. Give them your love. Give them a try yourself. See what you like. Report back to me. Let me know what you feel. But yes, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for letting me be goofy and get my 5 minutes of fame. No, I didn't necessarily get to flirt with nobody and be in their face, but like J-Self, they are my boyfriends. They just don't know about it, but they are exactly that, my boyfriends. And so this was my concert experience with all of my boyfriends from 127, and I really did hope you enjoyed. Namja Chingu. That's what they are. Told you I was working on my career. Don't come for me. It was perfect. But anyways, the Lord does love and bless you. May He keep you. I love you. I believe in you. And I hope whenever you view this, you have an incredible day or an amazing night. Goodbye, guys.